Eh? Oh, hello. Hello. Time to play FNAF Security Breach again. Yeah, I have nothing else to say. One second, let me get this thing done so I can actually fully looking at this. You just come up. New game.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Fazbear
Did my
Entertainment
camera
would like you
move
to
to
put
the
your
right
hands
or?
together for the one, the only, Freddy Fazbear.
There we go. Okay, do you guys remember in Help Wanted 2, Help Wanted 2? How Freddy has an alarm to where he shuts down, or in Help Wanted he doesn't shut down, he attacks you. But in this case he shuts down. Did you notice that too? It's the same thing with when you remove the cake. There's an alarm in there telling him something's going on the inside.
Showtime already? I am experiencing a malfunction. The recharge cycle is not complete.
Huh.
Shh! Will you shut up?
Who said that?
I did. Down here.
Down where? I still do not see you.
Okay, listen. You were sleeping, so I opened the stomach hatch and climbed inside.
My stomach hatch? That place is reserved for oversized birthday cakes and piñatas. It is not a safe play area. There you are. Scanning complete. How odd. Your guest profile is unknown to me. Who are you?
I'm Gregory.
Gregory. I will notify the main office. Oh, connection error. I cannot connect to the main network.
It's her. She cut you off. She's she's not going to let you call for help until she finds me.
Who? Who is looking for you? Your mother?
Shh! I hear footsteps!
That is the security guard. She can help.
I'm just
No,
imagining she
don't
looks into
trust
the
her.
window
Why
and
not?
sees me.
Don't know who she is, but she's trying to
Vanessa.
get me. Isn't there some other way for you to communicate with me besides talking so loudly?
Take this. It is a novelty Freddy Fazwatch.
Okay. Just gonna awkwardly stand there in silence. Ready? Are you leaning over me? That is quite concerning, for you are a child entertainment.
What was that?
I am sending you an encoded message. Hello, Gregory. It is me, Freddy. I will escort you to the main entrance. However, I am unable to leave this room. You should have no problem. There is a button on the wall that will open the door to the back room. I will make it accessible to you now.
Alrighty. No, the camera is definitely getting the whole thing. Just making sure. Oh, it's okay. That's not what I meant by getting the whole thing. Alright.
Well done, Gregory. There is an open-air vent inside the maintenance room. You will have to climb through the ventilation system and release me from the outside.
Why when I start a new game it does that?
Your performance was perfect tonight.
Jeez, I really hate these. I hate the Nintendo Switch controllers. Oh, man, I really hate the Nintendo Switch controllers. They literally like these things vibrate when you're moving.
Everyone wants to be you.
When you're trying to do like a stealth game and you're trying to do a stealth game and it's like very annoying that every time you move or do something wrong it does this. They're really loud. And they make it harder to hold onto the controller, Joy-Con controller. You know what's sus? Roxanne should have noticed us up here. Because her eyes let her see through walls. To get more like cheating if you think about it. But anyway, to gain an advantage in the racing and the actually racers. Now, if you look at it clearly, this is why she's talking to herself in the mirror. This is why it looks like she's talking to herself, which really is, but she isn't talking to herself. The truth is, she is talking to her. Yeah, she's talking to herself. She doesn't know that because her eyes let her see through walls and talk to other animatronics through the walls. So she thinks she's talking to another animatronic. Is what it does. Is what it really. It's what she thinks. So when she's talking,
Thank you for visiting,
like that,
and
she's
we hope
talking.
you enjoyed the show.
I should stop
Freddy and the
that.
gang are pretty tired, but they'll be back again next week after a few days of scheduled maintenance. Please make your way to the front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for one free soda refill, and where you will sign a legal disclaimer releasing a small liability for anything that might have happened during your visit. Have an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon.
The stupid door won't open.
Oh, you are going to need a photo pass to open the door. Apologies, I assumed you had one already.
I know where the photo is.
Well, you should be able to find one at a convenience counter.
How convenient. I always say this about a convenience counter or thing in a game because it's convenient. I know, it's a very bad joke.
Good job. Now, please come let me out.
No, Freddy. I'm doing something before I let you out. I still have never found that third one. I gotta get over here. Necessary. I want to know what literally would happen if I collected every single one of them. Because I am gonna assume that I am going to assume this is actually why you cannot press the button. But I'm gonna try collecting every single one of these collectibles. I think I'm going to assume that if you collect every single one of the collectibles in the game, there's a chance that might react to something. Because who knows? Actually, look at the 3 question marks. Just like the 4 question marks. I don't have them, but anyway. Wait, do I have them? No, I think we collect them. Anyway. On the retro CDs have 4 question marks. Now, if you think about it, you needed the camera and a fully upgraded Freddy to go to the secret room to listen to Vanessa's therapy tapes. Discs. Now, what if all the collectibles are needed to be able to do whatever this is? How fun would that be? Because this couldn't just be conveniently there. Now, when I was playing the game on the Switch, when the Ruined wasn't out, this wasn't here. And there wasn't lights in the back. It was just a plain stage. That has to be it, because it'll make sense, because then there would literally be no point in collecting
Way to go, superstar!
all the collectibles.
I knew you could do it. I know how to get you out of here. Climb back into my chest cavity. There is still time, but we must hurry. If I am spotted, I will certainly be taken back to my room. I will escort you to the main exit through the utility tunnels.
Awkward.
It is the safest path.
Okay, but you better be careful moving around. I don't want to be crushed and twisted into a meat pretzel.
Ready? Why do you look at me like that? He's trying his best not to actually stare into my eyes, but it's kind of funny. I have still not I still haven't figured out what the hood upgrade is. It says it has a marker similar to the stealth marker that you do when you crouch. Yep. Wait. I just thought of this. That right there, I just thought of this. What do you think they just...
Hello, little boy. If you're down here, say something. She's down here. We have to go back.
Do not worry, Gregory. Even if we are spotted, you are safe with me.
Can that...
She would never suspect we are traveling together.
Can that secret just secretly be the mimic? The mimic and the... just appearing one time in here?
However, we should still do our best to avoid her. If I am sent back to my room, we will never get to the lobby before midnight.
That would be a really good twist to it too, though. It's like the mimic was there all along. Because if the mimic was trapped while all the stuff collapsed.
I feel you are broken.
Don't worry about it.
It could
I'm
mean
fine.
that too. It could mean that happened
I feel
too.
that something is wrong.
It mean he would have been there when
First aid
this
station.
when everything
There's
went
no
down.
time. I'm fine.
And this is most likely right after the good Vanny ending, where Gregory put Freddy's head in a bag and took it with him as Vanessa watched him leave, relieved that she was saved from what she had was control. And as we see in the Ruin DLC, Freddy was headless, which only could mean the Vanny ending, which is the Vanny's good ending, is the real ending. Because Freddy was headless, and the only ending when that Freddy was ever headless is the Vanny good ending, because Gregory had to take Freddy's head instead of the body, because the body was destroyed, like trashed. That would explain the headless Freddy you see in the DLC Ruin.
Freddy, you're supposed to be on lockdown.
Officer Vanessa, I do not know how I got here.
Well, you totally blew it tonight, you know. Your system crashed and you ruined the show. Now, Parts and Services have you on reduced power. They said as a safety precaution. Just one more thing to deal with.
I apologize.
Okay. Look, we're like 15 minutes from closing and some kid is sneaking around backstage. If you see anything, notify me immediately. I already alerted the others. Now, go back to your room.
Water. Anyway.
I told you she was after me.
I said nothing. I will keep you safe. Let us go.
Where was I without flavoring packets for water? Oh yeah, like no, actually I was somewhere. I just used to think water tasted like grape for some reason. It actually did.
Where are we?
We are now under the Pizzaplex. These utility tunnels connect all the attractions.
We can go anywhere in the building?
I gotta stop talking.
Hazard Blast, Monte Golf, Roxy Raceway. They are all accessible to staff with high enough clearance, of course. Guests are never allowed down here, but yours is a special situation.
Special situation. Oh jeez. Wait. I was like, there is no way I can just die right here. That makes no sense. Wait, so wait a minute. Freddy doesn't know how to run. Freddy, you know Freddy can run. You know Freddy can move faster than he normally is. It may not seem like he's moving when you're when you're pressing the shift button, or well, as I'm doing now, the toggle to run, he is actually speed walking.
I am terribly sorry.
After when you're using the run button,
When I found you. You must
it's just very little
I will
speed
guide you on
increase.
your fast watch in case you get into any trouble.
I don't know if I can do this alone.
A bot is gonna.
This area is off limits.
No. Stop vibrating, you stupid controller! My controller's spazzing out. The left one. Stop, 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 stop. There is no reason for. I'm not pressing this turbo button. And there's not even an option for that. Look. There is no vibration option. Yeah, Freddy's just gone. Don't look back or you'll be gone in an instant. I look back. This time, let's not. I'm writing.
This area is off limits.
Okay, so don't. Well, okay, so lesson learned: do not run, even when crouched by Chica. Okay, guys. Save point ahead. And then I'm gonna switch into a different save. As in the next video. Well, you guys have a nice whatever day or time you're in, or year, and have a nice. I don't know what to say elsewhere. Anyway.